Holy golden Jesus of video games. What is going on? Like they say, why me? Why me? Oh my god, look at all these golden pickups. Just a little tease right there, quick tease. I can't believe, why is this happening to me? Lots of RPGs. This is gonna be an orgasmic video for those RPG enthusiasts. You will not believe what I'm about to tell you. Oh, god damn it, stay open, bag. Stay open, stay open, stay open, stay open. So, I bought one, and I got the rest of them for free. You will not believe, all of them complete in box. Some of them are even sealed. Jesus Christ, you will not believe. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Only on InGENIUSES. InGENIUSES, follow us, because this is ingenious. This is madness. Hello, social media navigators.
Hey, listen!
You navigating through the social media platforms and checking our channel out. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you end up liking this video, don't be shy to hit that subscribe button. There it is. Free of charge. You can hit it as many times as you want. Subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe, unsubscribe. I don't care. But if you enjoy this video, I guarantee you're gonna like the many other video game related content we have in this channel. As you may have already noticed on the title of this video, I'm doing a video game pickups number 3, and I think this has been the best pickups I've done this year, in spite of being a really slow start for the pickups or for video game hunting this year of 2020. I'm gonna break these pickups into different parts, because I have such tremendous amount of a category, one category itself, one genre, that you enthusiasts of this genre are gonna get wet. It's gonna be orgasmic. So, hold on to your chops and let's get started. These video game pickups, it's by far the best I've had this year. And just like I shared on a previous Instagram story and our page, if you haven't followed that, feel free to check us out on those social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram. Anywho, I shared a brief video of these awesome pickups where my title was, I bought one game and got 13 plus games for free. Let's dive into it and you'll see what an amazing treasure I got with these pickups. Now, when I say that I bought one game and I got 13, 14 plus games for free, it is kind of true depending on how you want to look at it. Well, eventually I end up for every single item, except for 2 of them that for some reason, because I got such a great value out of whatever special they were having on that store, a thrift store again, they ended up giving me 2 games for free, and I'm like, oh sure, I'll take them. Not high value games, but hey, anything is really well appreciated. The grand total of these games that I paid, except for one that I also picked up at the antique shop that I discovered a few weeks back on my very first video game pickups I did, except for that one game, for everything else I paid $39.
Get the fuck out of here! No, I cannot, it's serious!
And as we jump into the second part of these pickups, one of these games alone, it's $35, $39 plus dollars alone worth. So, looking at it, I kind of bought that game and got the rest of it for free. I'm gonna break this video game pickups number 3 into parts. The action, fantasy, sort of first-person shooters, fighting games category. And the second one, it's gonna be a hardcore, because these are hardcore RPG game series. If you are an RPG enthusiast, stick around. That's our second part of this video. And you might wanna go grab another pair of undies, because it's gonna get wild and hot and wet. I'm gonna show you these games in alphabetical order just to get through them a little bit quicker. The first one is the one that I picked up at the antique shop, and it's in a average condition. It's Alter Eco. The case, the plastic, it's a little bit torn. The artwork, it's average. It's sticking to the plastic itself because of the heat. It's been really hot. And forgive me, by the way, if you hear a lot of background noise. I have AC in full blast. I have a fan blowing right on my face, just a couple feet away. Apologies for the background noise if you hear any. But anyway, we're talking about games, not about the weather. First one, Alter Eco. This game, it's averaging $7 completing price. Because I have a completing box with the manual, which is also in impeccable condition. I like that word when I'm describing something that is in great, almost mint condition, of course, except for the case itself, torn plastic, but it has no rips, no tears, no stains. I already checked through it. This is kind of old school, like low budget Metroid kind of game. It has those aesthetics in the world. I already tested, and that's the impression it gave me. I only paid $2 for this game, which saved me an average of $5. Now, this game, and many of the ones I picked up, back when I picked them up a couple weeks ago, as a matter of fact, the same day when I posted video game pickups number 2, if you haven't checked out that video, go ahead and check it out right here on the card. Some of these games, the price at which they were valued at then drastically changed from up to now the filming of this video. Some of them went up on value, some of them went down on value. Some of them just by a few cents, and some of them by quite a few dollars actually. So if you're checking this video out maybe a week or 2 weeks later after the posting of this video, and you go in and check the value of these prices, the value of these games may be very well quite different, either higher or lower. The next game, it's a seal game. I can't believe I picked up a seal game at a thrift store. Yes, I am going on forward. All of these games are $3. So I'm just gonna tell you how much they're worth and how much I saved. All of them were $3 except for the couple that I picked up for free. My next game, it's Fable 3 for the Xbox 360. This game, brand new. You can still see the plastic there. I haven't really opened it. I have one more seal, but I opened it. But I'll tell you more about that in a minute. This one, it's averaging $10.84. So if I pay $3, I saved an average of $7. Whee! I can do math. Whoop-de-doo, yeah. Big deal. But no, yes, an average of $7 that I pay for this game. Well, I still have to try this game. A friend of mine has been telling me to keep on trying to try this series because it's somewhat also it has some elements of an RPG and some aesthetics of the Zelda series. So I'm really curious to try these games. To be honest, I've never tried this game, but hey, a $10 game average for $3, those are hell of a savings. My next game, it's Gears of War 2. And with the next one that I'm gonna show you, I kind of complete the first trilogy of the Gears of War. Something like it just happened. This one, it's also completing box, impeccable menu, no, well, or instruction manual, whichever way you want to call it. No tears, no rips, well, and even has the promotional booklet for Fable 2, huh? How about that? Look at that. Ooh, Battlestar Galactica. I remember that show. Decent show, but hey, we'll talk about that later. Damn, too. So this game, it's averaging $18.50. Wow! Wait, hold on. That's the new price. Completing price is averaging $4.36. If I pay $3, didn't save much, but hey, a good dollar here, a dollar there, a few pennies here and there. Hey, savings are savings, and you can't complain about that. I sure couldn't, and that's why I picked it up. Well, just like I said, I completed the trilogy of the Gears of War, or at least the first 3 games. This is the Gears of War game. Doesn't come with a booklet, but it, of course the disc, it's in great condition. No no scratch, well, minor scratches. I ran it through my little thing to remove scratches, to polish the discs, and but it plays well. I already tested it, and this was one of the free games, and this one, it's averaging $6, $5.99 to be precise. So if I got it for free, hey, heck, $6 for free. There you go, free game. I don't know, weird. I've never heard of a thrift store having such specials. This one coming up, it was also a free game. I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? And again, this was surprisingly the same day during my lunchtime, on the day that I posted video game pickups number 2. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? Like I said on the video, thank you, baby Jesus of video games, lords of the video game genre. Thank you. I don't know what happened that day, but it was awesome. So the next game, god damn, King of Fighters. I can't complain. This was a free game as well. And even though it comes on one of those blockbuster cases, it's in great goddamn condition. I mean, look at it. The artwork, everything, no tears, nothing. It's in impeccable condition. I tested this one too, and the disc is also in great condition. Look, it has my spit all over it. That's the worst of it. This game, completing price, it's averaging $14.75. So if I got it for free, of course, less the booklet, a couple of dollars, $3, I probably saved like $10. Hell of a deal. Which, by the way, in the site that I use to consult and do my research on where the market value is standing at for the video games individually or a specific console, on these pricecharting.com, you can also look at the value of the booklets themselves, of the cases themselves. That's how I evaluate on how much I take off the value if it's missing an instructional manual or if it's missing anything of the contents that are supposed to come in when on an item that is complete in box. Well, in this case, it's not complete in box. Now, right up front, apologies if I mispronounce the name of these games, but I've never played these games and I'm really curious. Surprisingly, I'm into the samurais, I'm into ninjas. I have a lot of Ninja Gaiden games, a lot of versions of both the PS3 and Xbox, the ones that were similar. And I don't know a single one of these series. The Onimusha 2. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing that game. The Onimusha 2, this one's complete in box 2 with mint condition manual. And actually, going forward from here on out, all of these games are in mint, near new condition. And I'll share a weird mentality to go about evaluating these in a minute, which is a weird, but I'll go into that in a minute. This game, completing price, it's averaging $7.96 with manual, and this one, same thing. The artwork, it's in great condition. The plastic, the disc, not a single scratch. Again, I don't know, I'm like Sylvester today because I'm spitting all over everything here. But Onimusha, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that, same thing. I saved myself a good $5 because it's almost $8. So let's just round it out to $8 if I pay $3. $5 savings! Yeah! The next game is, surprisingly, Onimusha 3, which completing price, it's averaging $14.42, and it's also brand new. It has the registration card. It's just untouched. It's brand new. It's in mint condition. All of the games here going forward are brand new. So this is a weird mentality to go about evaluating these games, and it's not the correct way in any way. So if you pick up any of these games, that's not exactly how you evaluate them, but you can evaluate the games in your own way if you like to. But For someone, let's say, that is not into video games and they want to evaluate a game, not to grade a game, that's different. If anybody were to ask me, hey, if completing price for Onimusha it's $14.42 and brand new price with the seal or shrink wrap or the film, whatever, the plastic, whatever you want to call it, it's averaging $20.95, $30, let's just round it up. Are you telling me that for the plastic alone I'm gonna pay $16 or $15? You must be goddamn out of your mind. Why am I paying so much just for the difference of having it wrapped or not having it wrapped? I know that's a stupid mentality. That's not the way to go about it. But people may be wondering, oh, you must be crazy. Why not just unwrap it and pay the lesser price, right? Well, it's crazy enough to think of it that way. But it's just that all of these games, you probably can't see it through the camera. But I kid you not, these are in mint condition. All of them. They're not in mint condition. They're actually brand new. It looks like someone just like took off the shrink wrap and just put them out there or donated them to the thrift store. I know, crazy thought. It's not the way to go about it, but that's how crazy the condition of these games are, because they're in such a great, I'm just gonna call them in new condition. Less the shrink wrap, less the film, whatever you guys call it, film, plastic, whatever, seal game. So let's just call it seal game, okay? Because less the shrink wrap. So this is another game that was sealed, but I had to open it because the disc was loose inside. I already fixed the little niblets in there to make it tight. I had to open it because it was loose, and I'm like, wait, hold on, it's sealed, but hold on, it looks like someone might see, it's actually loose still. It looks like someone may have opened this game and resealed it, which is kind of backs on my mentality that I was just sharing a few seconds ago. Like, wait, hold on, I'm gonna pay this much just because it's sealed? Well, a lot of people have the means to shrink wrap or to seal games nowadays. Those shrink wraps, those films are so easily accessible for those who are into the reproduction business. So it wouldn't be surprised. I don't hardly ever buy any sealed games. So for me to buy a sealed game, that's almost out of the question, almost. So Street Fighter seal, it's averaging $17.38. I pay $3. That means I saved an approximate $14.50, $15. Let's just round it up. Because it's in great condition. It even has this card, and weirdly enough, I already have Street Fighter 4. But this is how I got it. When it came out, well, I got it a few months after it came out from GameStop. And this is in the condition I got it. Ha! Got it! Back then, I paid close to $20 maybe, yes. Now looking at it, years later, I overpay. Look at it, this is what GameStop gave me for $20.
Bitch, are you for real?
This is what the thrift store gave me for $3. Brand new, complete in box, seal. Can you believe that? Dude, you must be goddamn out of your own mind. That's why I like doing these videos, because many of you may not know about pricecharting.com. It's a really, it's a reputable site, and again, they're based on medium-based prices. It doesn't mean that's exactly how much you're gonna end up paying for that particular game. So it's just to give you a broad idea, and of course you gotta consult, I've said it a million times before, you gotta consult your local market and see where is it standing at. Now my last game of this segment, it's one that I didn't really save a lot of money on, but of course I couldn't have picked it up. This is the very first time I've seen a Sega Genesis game at a thrift store. This is one game that I picked up even though I didn't save a lot, because it's only averaging loose price $5. maybe a couple more bucks. Completing box, it's averaging $10.74. So because it doesn't have the manual, I'm just gonna take off a couple dollars, $3. So it's averaging in the condition it is, which it is in pretty good condition actually, less the manual. It's averaging in this condition anywhere from $6 to $7. I already own this game, but the copy that I have, which is just a loose cartridge alone, it's in really rough shape. So I'm like, hey, why not? If it's in mint condition, brand new condition, why not? Another copy wouldn't hurt.